So today's video, I'm making soup. It's going to be a little messy because I don't really know how to hold the camera for this. So I'm going to start off with a little bit of pepper oil in the bottom. And I'm going to turn that on, and then I'm going to throw in some seasoning. So this is the spices that I threw in. I just threw in some garlic powder and some chipotle seasoning, and then I'm going to add some black pepper and let it sizzle a little bit longer to get the flavors all coming out. Now that the seasoning has been like seeping in the oil, I'm going to throw in some almond milk, and then I'm going to bring that to a boil. So far, but we're not nearly done yet. So I just threw in some almond milk. It's just plain silk, and I'm going to let it boil, and I'm going to throw in some chicken bouillon, and then I'm going to show you the rest of the ingredients. So you can see that it looks really good right now so far, and it's only going to get better. So now that the soup is kind of boiling so far, I'm going to throw in some chicken flavored bouillon. It's really good. Do not overuse it. It will get way too salty. That's why there is no salt in this dish, because it's in the ingredients and on everything else. So I'm going to throw in about a spoonful of that to make it like a creamier tasting chicken. So it's not just all almond, you know? And now I'm going to throw in some frozen corn. You can use canned, you can use fresh. This is all I have right now. It is from Winco. I'm not going to lie, I made this the other night. Last night, actually. And it was so good that I decided to just put this as one of the festive Halloween type meals for this week, because it was just so good, and I think it'd be so good at like a Halloween party next year when we're allowed to have them, or just family dinner. It's not too spicy, so kids would like it. It's pretty cheesy after I'm done with it. So I forgot to mention that I put it barely at a simmer because it was starting to boil over, which you can see from the sides. But now that the frozen corn's in it, it's gonna, cool it off really quickly. So I just turned it up just a hair. And then I'm going to add some nutritional yeast powder into it to give it that cheesy, cheddary flavor. And then I'm going to add a couple of, pinches of the plant-based Parmesan. Now, this is a vegan meal, so it's safe. It's vegetarian. I'm sure even non-vegetarians and vegans would eat this, so give me a few seconds and I will stir it all up and show you what it looks like so far. So this is what it looks like after it's all stirred up with the nutritional yeast and everything in it. Now I'm going to throw in some frozen onions that I had chopped up beginning of this month, or the end of last month, I don't know. I highly suggest just chopping off all the onions you get and freezing them, because they last way longer, and I don't know, it's just easier in my opinion. Now I'm going to throw in a little bit of flour to make it thicker. And then you don't really need to worry about the clumps because they will stir out themselves. And then I'm going to throw in the rest of that spoon. I do it separately because it's a lot more difficult to get it to blend if it's not just like that, I don't know how to explain it. Now you let that set and boil, and then it's perfect to eat. And I will have my husband film a short video of him tasting it and letting you guys know how he thinks about it. And that's it for today's video from me. And before he ends it, I want to wish you a good day and whatever. And I hope you are happy in whatever walk of life you're in, because that's what matters the most. And yeah, have a good night. See you tomorrow.
So Hannah's not here, and she's having me taste this soup that she made. She didn't tell me what was in it. I asked her what it is. She just said soup, so I just need to test it. I'm pretty sure she's going to want me to guess the ingredients, rate it. I mean, she's not going to be here. I swear I smell like chips. Almost smells like a tortilla soup. It doesn't look like it, but I did see corn in there. So I wasn't here when she made it. So we're going to try this out. I definitely see some corn and I think onions. Okay, it's really hot. I had to just reheat it, so. Still hot. It's definitely got a cheesiness to it, so I'm guessing she used some nutritional yeast, because she can't have actual cheese. It's got the corn, the onions. I don't know what other, I know I can taste something kind of spicy in it. I'm gonna say some type of like chili powder type stuff, not like a lot. Pepper in it for sure. I can't tell what it is, but it's actually pretty good. It's not bad. It's not the best soup I've ever had. I can't remember what the best soup I've ever had is, but I know it had. I think it's the thing is that it's missing like some type of like meatier substance, like even potatoes, like something with like to actually like chew that's not corn. That's what I think is missing. So I'm gonna give it another taste here. It's still hot. I can feel it against my leg. There's a lot of corn in this. Second bite was actually better than the first. I got more corn on that. I would never tell you what else is in it. Definitely some garlic. We use garlic powder or garlic in everything. I'm going to give it... I really like my wife's cooking, so I'm going to say 8 out of 10. It needs something... I feel like it needs to be more... like, again, like some type of like meat type substance. Like you can even use like potatoes or like... We still have chicken. I mean, I don't know if we have it now, but we still use chicken. So something like that. Like something with like... substance, I guess is the best way I could put it. Well, I don't know if she did an outro for you, so I think she says, have a good day, evening, or night, whatever time you're watching. Be happy whatever walk of life you're in, and be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow.